Do you ever wonder why you're two different people at the same time? So 11 p.m. at night, you'll be all visionary, ready to conquer the world tomorrow, planning your study, meditation, work, project. But 7 in the morning, you will wake up dead lazy, already tired. You'll scroll on your phone for an hour, feeling guilty about it, even before you leave the bed. It is not because you are undisciplined, it is because you have been hijacked. So there are three voices in your head which is fighting to take up the steering wheel of your life. And if you don't know who is driving right now, you will never be consistent. Let's understand this with an ancient story about a traveler and the three robbers. Imagine yourself walking through a deep, dark, misty forest. This is your mind. And then suddenly, three robbers jump out and surround you. The first robber is brutal. He is dressed in black and he says, "Let's kill him. He is useless. He wants to destroy you completely." The second robber is dressed in red and he says, "No, let's not kill him. That's a waste. Let's tie him to this tree. We can rob him and make him work for us." So he ties you up with the tree with a strong rope. Now you're not dead, but you are a prisoner. The robbers leave you there in the dark. But hours later, the third robber sneaks in and he is wearing a white dress. He gently cuts your rope and then tells you that I cannot take you out from here because I live here, but I can point you in the direction where you should go. And he gently points you towards a light beyond the forest. And then he disappears into the trees. This isn't the fairy tale. This is the psychology of Bhagavad Gita. Those three robbers are the three gunas which control the mood. Robber 1 is the tamas, the killer. This is the voice of inertia. It says, I hate myself. What's the point? Just go back to sleep. When you rot in bed, neglect your hygiene, feel deep darkness, this is the tamas robber holding the sword. He doesn't want you to move. He wants you to just disappear. Robber 2 is Rajas. This is the voice of passion and anxiety. He says, I need to be rich. I need to be famous. I need to prove them wrong. He doesn't kill you. He enslaves you. He ties you to the tree of comparison and FOMO. You are working hard, but you are not free. You are stressed. Robber 3 is Sat. This is the voice of clarity. It is that feeling after a cold shower or a good prayer or helping a friend. You feel light, the ropes are gone. So why do you fail every morning? Because you're making a tactical mistake. When you're lying in bed, feeling lazy and heavy, you try to force yourself to be calm and meditate. You can't do that. You cannot go from coma to Zen in one step. The gap is too big. You need the second robber. To defeat laziness, you need action. If you're stuck in tamas, get angry. Put on loud music, do 20 push-ups, scream, run. Use the energy of Rajas to break the chains of tamas. Only once you're moving, once you're tied to the tree, you can find peace and calm down. Stop fighting your brain, just shift the gear. But do remember the conclusion of the story. Even the Sattva, the last robber, even the good robber could not leave the forest. He could only point the way. Why? Because being good is not the final destination. The destination is freedom. The path leads to Krishna, who stands beyond the forest of those three moons. Use the robbers to wake up, but walk the path to meet Krishna. Identify who is controlling you right now. Is it the lazy one, anxious one, or the calm one? Comment, I see the robber, and take back the steering wheel. If this video brought some information to you, please do like and share it with someone who needs it the most right now. For Letter to Krishna, you can find the details in the description and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video. Radhe Krishna and take care.